What's up, all you legends? It's been a while. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing Pokemon Unbound, and we are at part 11 of our walkthrough. In the last video, we made it to Fallshore City. In today's video, we're going to try to do all the tasks and challenges that we need to get through. So we're here on the beach, and if you walk all the way to the end, there is a Zygarde cell. We're slowly trying to collect all of them. We got 16%. And here's a fisherman. If you talk to him and battle him, he will reward you with an old rod, which is really cool. We can start fishing, and I've been dying to catch me a Magikarp to add to my team. So we got a Pokemon on the hook, and yes, we have a Magikarp. Old rods can't really catch all that many Pokemon, so Magikarp's quite easy to find. And we're going to try to catch him with a great ball. Gotcha! Magikarp was caught. So that's awesome. I'm going to try to train up my Magikarp. I really want to use Gyarados in my team as the water type. At the moment, I'm using Dewott, which is also really strong, but I really like Gyarados. Gyarados is one of my favorites. So we're just going to make our way back to the Pokemon Center. I'm going to try to switch in Magikarp. So we're going to take out Dewott. And we're going to get training. I want to train my Magikarp up. From scratch, he's got no EV points or anything. So let's just go to my PC. I do have a fair amount of Pokemon at the moment. I'm trying to sort them out into different boxes so it's easier. So my Magikarp's IVs aren't all that good, but I've caught 4 of them, so that's the strongest one I'd caught. And we're just going to swap them out with Dewott. Okay, so now we got Magikarp. I can start training him and leveling him up. He should level up fairly quickly, as the rest of my team are quite strong. Okay, now we're going to make our way all the way back to Dresco Town. I did skip a bit. I don't want to make the video any longer than what it is. And when we come back to Dresco Town, I want to come and talk to the scientists with the Zygarde cells, because they said we must come back when we have 10% and we're at 16. So if you come and talk to them, they can give you a Zygarde. You get like the dog form Zygarde at 10%. So if you want Zygarde, go to the Pokemon Center and make sure you have a space open, and they'll give you Zygarde. And here we're back at the training house. I do want to try level up my Magikarp and get his EVs maxed out. So we're going to do a bit of training here. I've done a bit of training before this, and I'm just trying to get everyone's level up to the highest it can. And in the trainer house, we've unlocked all the trainers now, so each trainer will boost a different EV. We're trying to get his speed and his special attack up. And also for some of the rest of my Pokemon, they still can level up a bit, so coming to the training house is a must just to get stronger and also to get a bit of money. Okay, my Luxray wants to learn Thunder Wave, which is pretty cool. Let's see, I don't know which attack to get rid of. So I think, nah, let's leave Thunder Wave, because that just paralyzes a Pokemon. I'm not really too keen on that. But if we can knock out all these water Pokemon, my Magikarp should level up and get quite a bit of speed. Okay, we knocked them out, and we beat the trainer. And our Magikarp is evolving. So Magikarp is not really useful, but now we should start being able to do some damage. We got Gyarados, and we learned Bart, and we learned Bran. So we already got some new attacks that are going to be useful. And if you look at his stats, we got 240 and 240. So Gyarados is looking like a beast. We're going to give him an item to hold just to strengthen him. And now we're back at Fallshore City. Gyarados, I believe, is strong enough to hold his own. Okay, now we're at the missions HQ. We're going to try to do some missions. This person wants to see beautiful wings from 4 different flying type Pokemon. So the first one he wants to see is from a Staraptor. And you got to do that on 4 different days. So show him a different Pokemon on each day. And here is a policeman. So he thinks we're strong because we got some badges. And he said there's a lot of crime and gangs around here. And there's the grandall, which is one of the gangs we have encountered before. And he says there's not that many police in the area, so you might need some help. And we should go to Route 10 to try and help the police and encounter the grandall gang. So we're getting all these missions just lined up to do. Here's another person to talk to. And she's lost her daughter. So she said her daughter's at the beach. We're going to try to help her find her daughter. It's another challenge. Her daughter keeps flying around from place to place. So you've got to try to find her daughter in each location. And eventually we get her back. So I think that's one we're going to do first. We're going to come down to the beach and try to look for her daughter. See where she is flown off to. Here she is, I think. Sniff. My mommy left me. What's that? Did you say my mommy sent you to find me? She does care about me. Please take me back to my mother. The little girl appears to have blown away. So as we're about to take her back, she gets blown away. So we have to find her in the next location. I think there's 3 or 4 times she gets blown away. But we're back at Mission HQ. Let's just talk to her mom and say we have seen her, but she blew away. Pardon me, you said my daughter was at the beach? She couldn't have been very far. The wind seems to carry her. Please keep searching for her. Okay, so we've told the mom we've spotted the daughter. Now let's see. She is hiding down here by the market. The wind blew me all the way here. And whoosh, the little girl appears to have been blown away again. How much does this girl weigh? Why is the wind blowing her away so easily? So now, at the far end of Fallshore City, we have found her again. She said she's scared and she wants to go home. But she gets blown away again. So it's already 3 times. And she's back at the market here. Sniff, I hate the wind. Huh? I'm not being blown away anymore. Yay, it's over. Okay, the little girl seems to have been blown away. Oh no. So she did get blown away. I'm so dizzy. And yes, here's her mother. Mother found her. So you've just got to find the little girl in those 4 locations. And then she'll give us a gift. We got a power belt. It cuts the speed, but it allows you to be a bit stronger. And what on earth? The woman just turned into a Ditto. And her mother turned into a Ditto. I am so confused. This is some Men in Black action. Okay, but we completed the mission. This guy says when we've completed 5, he'll give us the trainer catalog, and we have done that. So the trainer catalog will show us all the trainers that we have to defeat. And if we've defeated all of them, we'll get some prize. There's 226 trainers still to battle. So this is a crazy long game. There's some crazy long missions, but we're gonna work our way through it. Okay, we're gonna heal our Pokemon, and I believe this is the inverse house. In the inverse house, you're gonna battle a whole bunch of people. And what's unique about this house is that the types that are normally strong against against each other are opposites. So for example, water is always strong against fire, but in the inverse battle house, it's opposite. So fire is strong against water. So it gets really confusing and tricky to try to work out all the different types. Everything is opposite. But there are, I believe, 4 or 5 people to battle here. I am just skipping through the battles themselves. This video is already quite long. I want you guys to enjoy the battles yourself too. So there, we've beaten all 4 inverse battle people in here. And then you can come and talk to this guy and heal. So it's just a good challenge to train up your Pokemon a little bit. Okay, we've defeated everyone. Now we're gonna try help the police and found the gang, and we have Boone A, who just walks up to a big gang. Let's rough him up, that's right. Didn't your mommy ever tell you not to follow strangers anywhere? Well, we're about to show you. Let me hear you beg for mercy from the grandall. Okay, here's our officer friend. Hold it right there. I'm arresting you in the name of the Fallshore police. Uh-oh, it's the cops. Scatter, boys. What? Get back here, you cowardly. You outnumbered these jokers. You'll be sorry you ever got in our way. So a lot of them ran away when the police came. And he says they've not gone too far. They must still be in the area. So we gotta go find them. And here we got another Zygarde cell. So we're at 17%, slowly working our way up. I think the higher the percentage, obviously the better you can get for Zygarde, the different forms. So we got the dog form, but I assume when you get to like 50%, you might get a stronger form. You're just picking up some items here that are in the area. Be sure to explore and pick up some items. There are a few people to battle here, so you should be able to get your Pokemon maxed out to the level cap. And we just picked up a green shard, which is going to be useful later on. You just got to hop across these little stones, and up north is Auburn Waterway, which we're going to go a bit later. Come and battle everyone. Train up your Pokemon, level them up. Come and read the sign, because remember, one of our old challenges is to read all the signboards. A ton of people to battle, so make sure you've got all the Pokemon in your team that you want to use, so you can get them stronger. And we've discovered new areas, and we picked up a Damprock. So come and catch a whole bunch of Pokemon here, see what's hiding here in the grass. Get a bit of training in. And we're still gonna try look for these grandall. Hey, Jax, let me in. I swear, as soon as this barrier is disengaged, I'm coming for you grunts. Good luck with that. The barrier isn't going down until we've completed our operation. There's no way you're getting in. Come on, Staraptor. There must be another way. Maybe there's a secret passage. Let's look around. Okay, look around Tailtown to find a way onto Route 9. Okay, we found Jax and he's blocked. He can't get in, but there is another secret route somewhere. We just have to try and find it. Here, take these. We spoke to this lady and she gave us 5 quick balls, which is a really nice gift. One day I'm gonna... Okay, so here you can talk to the builder. Just seeing if anyone else is gonna give us some items. And here is a house with some stairs. So it looks like there's an underground passageway here. So that might be our secret passage. And this guy says there's a challenge. We've got to try complete the race in 15 seconds and we'll get a gift. But I'm not going to try the bicycle challenge yet because it's going to take a while. But if you want to come back and do it, come and get it. Just right now, I'm trying to get everything else out the way. And this guy gives us another challenge of finding 150 discarded items. So just come and talk to everyone, try get all the challenges listed, and you can slowly just work them off. And then at the end of the game, we can come back and try complete any of the challenges we have missed. Okay, so we made it through the underground passage. We came out and got a hyper potion. It looks like we're in the forest somewhere in the middle of nowhere. So let's go out and see where we are. Oh, we found Jax. So you found the hidden passage. It looks like we'll have a ton of shadows to fight through. Do you want to team up? We could move quicker that way. Okay, so we're teaming up with Jax, and we're going to try and beat all the shadows in the area. Try to clean up the area. It looks like there's tons of shadows here. And with Jax in our team, we can only use 3 Pokemon. So make sure you choose the right 3 to have in your team. But now we're just going to do more exploring, read the sign. Okay, Route 7 is to Frost Mountain. We're just going to see if there's people to battle here. Okay, we beat the one shadow. I am skipping through the battles because it's going to take too long. And we got another Zygarde cell, 18%, so we're slowly working our way up. Okay, when we come through here, it looks like we're blocked. We can't get through there yet. We must have more shadows to defeat. I think here in this area, there's a lot of shadows. So we beat this guy. Come and explore the grass. See what Pokemon are here. Catch a few. Make sure you got some items to heal your Pokemon. And we got through another shadow. And I believe in one of these areas... Okay, we got a Wiki Berry. There are some items for us to pick up. And in one of these areas, there's also Ordino in the wild, which is really useful. Okay, and here's a Chansey that will heal your Pokemon, so if you are struggling a bit, come and heal your Pokemon as many times as you need. But yeah, like I was saying, there are Ordino hiding in this grass. I think in this specific patch where I am now, there are some Ordino found here. And what's unique about Ordino is they give you a ton of experience to level up your Pokemon. So if you want to level up your Pokemon quickly, come and register Ordino there in your Dex Nav, search and find them, and just beat them, and you're going to get like 1,000 or 2,000 experience every time you defeat them. Okay, and here's Ivory. We've made it to some secret house. We defeated Ivory. It was quite a tough battle. And Jack says it looks like we've made it. Follow him inside. You think I'm gonna let you walk out here? You stole the prison stone, the very thing we needed to seal and unseal the Dark Force. You couldn't possibly want it for anything except evil. I'm afraid, as always, you are quite wrong. I'll humor you. What exactly do you think our plan is? Please enlighten me. What else? Capturing the legendary bird Pokemon, stealing the prison stone. You intend to plunge Boreas into worn darkness. Ivory. Interesting. Why would we ever do that? Send our own region into chaos? What, well, rule the world? The Dark Force is an incredible power. And yet you can only think of simple, immature motives. You think that the force we intend to release is only for destruction. In fact, our intent is to save something that we unjustly lost and would sacrifice to regain the region. I won't waste any more time explaining. That time can be better spent making sure you and your friend waiting by the door are dealt with. Flips, you're right. The shadows have the prison stone, the object needed. You gotta help me get that thing back. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna be battling Ivory and some of the shadows here. Oh, and it looks like the 2 Garchomp have just been sent out. Choose up to 3 Pokemon to battle with. Okay, so I'm gonna choose Luxray first, Kadabra, and Magmar. I think they're probably the strongest I have at the moment. And Shadow, Admin, Ivory, and her homie have sent out some strong Pokemon. They got Incineroar and Meowstic, which is quite a strong combo. And Jackson I've just sent out Luxray, and he's got Staraptor. This is a super tough battle, and they just swapped out Incineroar to Alakazam. That's one thing with the AI. If your typing is at an advantage, they will quickly swap out their Pokemon. So just have that in mind. You might have to swap out your Pokemon just as much just to try to keep the advantage. But then we knocked out the Alakazam, which is good. Alakazam was one of the strongest. And they sent out Incineroar again. I want to try to get Incineroar out the way because he's quite a beast. Staraptor attacked and did a fair amount of damage. I'm going to do Volt Switch, which doesn't do much damage, but it allows me to swap out. So I'm going to send out my Kadabra now. And Jack sent out Gastrodon, so we also one Pokemon down. We 1 for 1. But I do have Alakazam, which I think his attacks are quite strong. So we're just gonna see what we can do. And my Kadabra does have Quick Claw, so we attacked first at Meowstic. Did a tiny bit of damage. Oh, Incineroar knocked out my Kadabra with Fire Punch, which isn't good. But Gastrodon knocked out Incineroar, so we're still 2 down in our side, and we've knocked out 2 of theirs. So we're still even. I'm gonna send out Magmar now, which is probably one of my strongest. And it should be quite effective against Meowstic, which is an Ice type. And Magmar's got an attack that attacks both of them, which is really cool. Okay, Gastrodon knocked out their Meowstic. And they sent out Oranguru, which is really cool. It's an interesting normal type Pokemon. And now I think I need to heal some of my Pokemon. It is a tough battle. I'm going to try revive Staraptor as well for Jax. My Magmar got knocked out, so it's getting to the part of the game where I need to use items to win a few battles. So that definitely shows it's getting tough. This was one of the toughest battles I've fought in the game. And I sent out my Luxray, my last Pokemon. He's under half health, which isn't good. We just survived the attack with a little bit of health. And we're working their health down. We've got rid of about half of their life. But now I need to use some items. So we're just going to see what all we have. I do have some Moo Moo Milk, which heals 100 HP. So I'm going to use that on Luxray. And see if we can get a few attacks in still. Luxray's attack should be really effective against both of them, I think, especially the normal type. So we're going to use another Moo Moo Milk, get Luxray's health up. Gastrodon is out. That's not good news. But I did revive Staraptor for Jax, which is going to help us at least spread out the damage from their 2 Pokemon. And I'm going to try use Spark on Oranguru. Staraptor's knocked out, which isn't great, but hopefully we can knock out Oranguru. We don't, but he's just hanging in by a thread. And Jax's final Pokemon is Magneton, which is also an electric type, which should have a huge advantage now with these 2 Pokemon. I'm going to use another Moo Moo Milk to save Luxray. And I'm hoping we can knock both of these Pokemon out in the next turn or 2. This battle is super tough. Okay, we can't use any more items. In this difficulty, they only allow us to use a certain amount of items each battle, and then you can't use any more. So hopefully we've done enough. We knocked out Oranguru. It's 2 electric types against Miss Magius. And we're both electric types, and it's a ghost type, so hopefully we can beat them. Magneton is knocked out, which isn't good. And let's see who's gonna attack first and who's gonna survive. Please can we make it? Okay, they used a power gem. I still survived, but they also still survived. We avoided the attack, and we just won by a thread. That was a super tough battle. I can't believe how close that was. Okay, hand over the prison stone. What did you say? No matter the numbers, we're not beaten yet. And they should be functional. Yes, ma'am. Okay, the scientists said they still got more people to attack us, which I'm a bit confused about. Maybe the scientists have given the old people something to turn them into some weird Pokemon monster human zombie form. I don't know. Okay, let's see what's going on. I'm not sure. All that I know is that my Pokemon's health are not really good at the moment. Okay, but I've still got 3 that I haven't chosen. So let's choose 3 that I haven't used. I'm gonna go with Nidoking, Luxray, and Gyarados. Hopefully Luxray's health will be full again, or we'll be able to heal it. Okay, there's 2 Shadow Warriors. I think that's the old couple that they've kind of taken over their bodies or something and got them to work or fight for them. It's really strange. But I just want to see which of my attacks might be effective against the warriors. I don't know what types they are. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to try and knock them out. Luckily, I don't think they're that strong at all. Staraptor's attack already knocked out one of their Pokemon in 2 attacks. One of their warriors, sorry. And Nidoking is trying to poison it. So yeah, that was fairly easy, but a cool little twist in the story. Strange that we could battle warriors. Hopefully these warriors will turn back to the old people again. Oh, they do. What was I doing? We did it, they're okay. Oh, thank you, Jax. And thanks, Flips. Okay, so we defeated them and it sent them back to themselves. And they said if they break the stone with the bottle inside, it has terrible results. If they intend to release the seal on the stone, they'll be heading to the ruins of Void. So that's where we have to head to now. The old couple says we must go back to Fallshore City and try to get the gym badge. They said the gym leader is in Tail Town, so we go to Tail Town, find the gym leader, tell him we want to battle him, go back to Fallshore, and then battle him there. This video has been jam-packed, but stay tuned for the next one.